It's worth pondering the idea that the universe may actually depend on your very existence. The traditional Newtonian view, which separates objects into distinct entities, suggests that humans exist within a physical world governed by specific, fixed laws, like gravity and thermodynamics. This view portrays the universe as a separate, independent entity. However, the emergence of quantum physics presents a challenge to this conventional perspective. While this shift is relatively new in scientific discourse, it resonates with ancient spiritual teachings. Hermes Trismegistus, a sage from antiquity, taught as above, so below, as below, so above. This implies that our world is similar to a holographic matrix, a reflective surface that mirrors the consciousness projected upon it. Quantum physics aligns with this ancient wisdom, suggesting that reality might not be a standalone construct, but is instead shaped significantly by the observer's consciousness. In this realm of thought, where quantum physics explores the concept of a multiverse and infinite timelines, your perception could have a profound influence on the manifestation of reality. Neville Goddard, in his work, Thinking Fourth Dimensionally, proposes that the fourth dimension serves as a source for our three-dimensional existence, housing an endless array of life possibilities, akin to infinite world lines. Similarly, Dr. Joe Dispenza highlights, within the realm of quantum physics, the existence of an infinite field brimming with potential outcomes for our lives. This boundless quantum field, or the All, resonates with the ancient teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, as described in the Kybalion. It's a domain where every conceivable life outcome already exists. This leads to a crucial question. What dictates the specific timeline we experience? Neville Goddard aptly states, "Assume the Ad-See, feeling of your wish fulfilled, and observe the route that your attention follows." Time, a construct confined to our three-dimensional reality, holds no sway in this context. Dr. Joe Dispenza adds that our thoughts have a direct connection to our level of reality. In these higher dimensions, everything you could potentially become is already a reality, transcending the linear constraints of time as we perceive it. You exist in this specific, limited life within a certain timeline, but what determines this particular path among the countless possibilities in the fourth dimension? This question signals the gradual decline of the traditional Newtonian model, giving way to a shift towards a unified consciousness. The quantum field reacts to the consciousness it interacts with, shaped by thoughts, emotions, and overall state of being. Essentially, the reality or timeline you experience is a manifestation of the state of being, thoughts, and emotions you embrace. Your self-perception is mirrored back to you by the universe, just as a mirror cannot reflect a smile if you do not smile first. The universe responds in a similar way. The reflection depends entirely on your input. When you smile, the mirror reflects a smiling face. Similarly, the all-encompassing entity, be it God, Source, or the quantum field, echoes your inner state, as envisioned by the All. The purpose of creation is to traverse through endless unique experiences, stretching to the bounds of infinity. The All, an omnipresent force, respects your freedom of choice, seeing it as integral to the enjoyment of life's diverse adventures. Neville Goddard, a proponent of this idea, articulates, "Everyone is free to create his world as he wants it, if he knows that the whole thing is responding to him." This reliance on your unique consciousness fuels the expansion of the All. Your ability to choose is always present. By smiling into the infinite mirror, you initiate a response, albeit with a delay inherent to our three-dimensional linear world. Events must sequentially unfold to reflect the change. Nonetheless, The mirror must ultimately display what you project. As in the fourth dimension, this projection is already a reality. Persistence in your self-conception commands the mirror to conform. Lacking its own valuation, the mirror ensures the authenticity of the all's experience. The all seeks to understand what it means to be you in the present moment, and this understanding would be compromised if it imposed its will. The infinite has willingly embraced limitations to authentically experience your existence. It relies on you and your current state as a focal point for its experiential choices. In essence, you and the all are unified. Yet in this world, a veil of forgetfulness is draped over us to create a truly authentic experience. Imagine willingly subjecting yourself to a form of self-induced amnesia to play a virtual reality game, aiming for the most genuine experience possible. In the game, when you sustain a hit, it feels real, as though the events are actually happening. However, if you were aware it's just a game, your fear for your virtual life would diminish, knowing your true self remains safe. This analogy explains why life can sometimes seem harsh and unforgiving, leading us to question how a god could allow such things. The answer lies in understanding that this god isn't an external entity inflicting these experiences on us. Instead, we shape our own experiences through our application of the law of being, often in ways that are less than ideal. Our actions in front of life's mirror directly influence what is reflected back to us. If we behave erratically, the mirror reflects a chaotic image. It cannot at the same time portray us as successful and content. The mirror simply echoes the essence of our actions and state of being. The pursuit of freedom is often met with the challenge of feeling constrained or limited by one's circumstances. This struggle can be a catalyst for a deeper understanding of the self and the world, as influenced by the teachings of Neville, Goddard, and similar thinkers. They propose that the obstacles and trials in life might not be solely the result of an external, selectively benevolent deity. Instead, they suggest that these are reflections of one's inner state and consciousness. The metaphor of a mirror is particularly apt in this context. The image one sees in a mirror is a direct result of what is presented before it. If one stands before the mirror with a mindset of entrapment and limitation, the reflection seen is one of stagnation and confinement. However, a shift in perspective, embracing the concepts of freedom and boundless possibilities, can dramatically alter this reflection. The world, in response to this changed outlook, begins to unveil opportunities and joys that seemed invisible before. This transformation is reminiscent of the narrative in Russell Conwell's Acres of Diamonds, where a man overlooks the wealth in his own land, chasing after fortunes elsewhere, only to discover later that what he sought was always within his reach. This dynamic is beautifully encapsulated in the empowering words of William Ernest Henley in his poem Invictus. "I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul." These lines eloquently express the profound influence of individual will and perception in molding one's life experience. When one consciously adopts an attitude of abundance and fulfillment, even before it manifests in reality, there is a subtle yet powerful alignment that occurs in the universe or the quantum field. As consciousness shifts, external circumstances also shift. Furthermore, this concept extends beyond mere positive thinking. It's an exploration of the deeper layers of being and the power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious, much like fertile ground, accepts the seeds of thought planted within it and nurtures them into reality. It is the central principle of many spiritual and philosophical teachings that external reality is a direct reflection of internal thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. In this way, the external world serves not only as a mirror reflecting the current state of being, but also as a canvas on which the possibilities of what could be are continuously painted, based on the internal dialogue and beliefs held within. All aspects of existence are profoundly interconnected in this interplay between internal and external realms. To realize one's desires, be it freedom, joy, or fulfillment, one must go inward to understand and reshape one's inner world first. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. And don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thanks again for watching, take care, and see you in the next one.